Good morning. The Schreibers are here. We have started our fun time with them. Yesterday was the first day they were here, and right away we jumped in on working on the deck. And kids helped too. It was very productive. I call it the deck, but it's the front porch. What will be the front porch? And the reason that we started there is because we wanted to use it for hosting. So we have been carrying, the last time they came, and many other visitors that we have, we make food in the house and then we carry it over to our covered like patio area, which is fine, but it's a bit of a hike. And so having the two families of 11, so 22 people here for 3 meals a day, it was just a lot of carrying food back and forth. And so now that we have this front porch decking down, we have put a table there, just a picnic table for now, and so we have indoor seating and outdoor seating that's all right together. It's making it so convenient. So they worked on that yesterday. Kids helped lay boards down. Also, we are using old wood for the porch floor. Jason had to make a trip for some lumber. One little stack cost him $700. Ah! So we're using what we can. Here, that's the goal. Good morning, Elsie. So they helped with that. They pulled nails out of some more old boards. So all of that happened yesterday. Who do you think's the hardest working person over here?
Oh, you
Obviously me.
She was quick to say not me.
Not you either. You just came back.
Yeah, me
Can't
either.
say that. Probably Bella.
Whoa!
What? No.
You just came
What?
back.
No, says the guy sitting there. Oh, look at him. He is working.
Hey,
That's my title, Mom.
no, guys, that's my
I think it's maybe Samuel. He's
3
really
people
holding
running
down
on
that
one
formula.
nail. How
roll.
is that even a good idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it out. Let's go.
He's sitting on the formula now, holding it down.
I have it.
Maybe it's Obi.
Yeah, he's been trying to get that one nail out for a long time.
Okay, on the menu yesterday was we did eggs on our Blackstone griddle in the morning, just eggs with cheese and some fruit. I guess the eggs were really good because they eat through 4 dozen eggs for breakfast. 4 dozen. That's kids and moms. And then for lunch, I had ham and turkey, and I think we used 2 loaves of bread and 2 little packages of the ham and turkey and some cheese. Then for dinner last night, we did pulled pork sandwiches. Okay, so we have 18 kids with a construction site running in and out of this tiny house every day, so you can imagine the amount of dirt that is coming in. But fortunately, we have an amazing robot vacuum that is handling it all. So I actually have an app on my phone where I can just tell our Eva, that's her name, to start cleaning. We have both floor and carpet here, and the one feature that I appreciate is that the vacuum knows the difference, and so it has like a pressurized vacuum that comes on when it hits carpet. So it knows that the carpet is going to need greater suction than just an empty floor. So I don't know if it's going to head this way. It's very systematic. We actually used to have a robot vacuum that cleaned the floor, and it didn't do it in this way, so it wasn't systematically going back and forth like this one does. It just kind of flies all over the place like a, kid in a bumper car. So this one has a plan because we have mapped out our house on the app, and it knows where things are. It has to compete with kids and a dog. It has a plan that it goes through the house. So it's especially nice to run at night when there's nobody around, because it will just do its job and go back to the base. It also has a little sensor on the front, so instead of hitting into things to know, oops, I have to go around that, it senses it and goes around right before it hits them. When it's done cleaning, it heads back to the base to empty itself out. Also, you can put these mopping pads on, and it will sweep, vacuum, and mop. And it has like an auto dry, so that there's like a wind that will auto dry the floor, so you don't end up with a soaking wet floor when it's done. This is really cool. The other day I was mopping and suddenly it stopped in the middle of mopping and headed back to the base. Well, it was going to clean its mop pads because it recognized that the mop pads were dirty. So it went back, cleaned the mop pads, then returned to the original spot that it was mopping to continue mopping the floor. This is the kind of help that is such a blessing to me right now because I've got a lot going on. And so taking care of floors, especially when you have babies and toddlers down crawling on the floors and, you know, getting all messy, that's one less thing that I have to worry about. I don't have to assign a kid to it. I just let Eva do it. So I have a special link for you guys in my description box. If you're interested, you can go there on sale right now. So if you have ever considered the idea of having your floors cleaned for you, now is a great time to do it. Go down to the link that I have in the description box and it will take you to the page with the sale. I am getting started on some sourdough bread. Now that I have an oven, I'm so excited. Silas is going to come put those dishes away. Right, Silas? You guys are you enjoying having friends here all the time? Yeah, it's pretty fun. Leo's still doing schoolwork in spite of it. Nothing can stop this guy.
I'm going to school.
Yeah, they've been keeping up with stuff so far, which is good. A little bit. Good morning. So I think we're going to just do eggs and fruit for breakfast again this morning. That worked easily. Another system, which you can see it's kind of messy right now. Kids are doing some drawing here already this morning, but I've just been keeping, to reduce the washing, I just got a bunch of cups and everybody wrote their names on them, and we're just reusing these cups until they get lost or broken, then they can get a new one. What are you saying? Do you want a color? Do you want a cup? Do you want a drink? So that's made it easier. When I do eggs, I have been cooking them out on the Blackstone because it's so fast. You can cook a few dozen eggs very quickly on that all at once, and the cleanup is so easy. So we've been doing that.
I remember when we tried to do like 3
yeah, I tried to do 3 dozen eggs on the stove. It took forever, and then you have these like really dirty skillets and yeah, that was the end of that. I do it on the Blackstone now. So simple. So we're going to do that for breakfast. I'll cut up some fruit to set it out. Trying to make the meals really simple and easy because the kids don't care. They're really easy to please. They'll eat anything. I need to now look at my list here and decide what's for dinner tonight. So this was kind of my ideal list that I grocery shopped from. We might just do peanut butter sandwiches for lunch today. That would be really simple. And then, okay, so the very first night they came, we had tacos, and last night we had pulled pork sandwiches. It has been in the 90s here, and today is the last day that it's supposed to be in the 90s, and then it's going to cool off. So I didn't want to do any of my soups or chilies while the weather was so hot. So I'm trying to pick the other things, you know, that aren't so miserable. So we could do either the sausage and peppers. Oop, don't slam that, buddy. We could do either the sausage and peppers
peanut butter sandwich
for dinner. I'm talking about
peanut butter.
Or we could do the honey sesame chicken.
What? Which ones?
Maybe we should do the honey sesame chicken because we've had tacos and pulled pork. We haven't had any chicken yet. Maybe we'll switch to chicken. What do you think about that?
Interesting.
Interesting? You mean fantastically delicious?
Sorry. Hey, get up your feet. Brave up. She tracks your feet as walls. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, pick your feet up. She'll go under you.
Like up.
Good morning, Lydia.
And this red thing is a sensor.
What sleeve?
She can sense.
Your leg hurt? Oh,
No, she actually doesn't know.
we're going to go out and cook our eggs this morning.
What's this? This is the bad guy farm. It knocked down the.
Oh, it doesn't.
not. I said, this is the cowboy guy. And it kicked all the.
Do you want your baba?
It's a steady cow.
Oh, you guys.
Now,
Room.
Now, sweet son.
There's kids having fun all over the place.
Now it's a big
Baby's
baba.
napping.
It's a
Is
baby
Obi your best buddy?
Yeah.
Ready?
There.
Later on CBS.
I think there's so much.
Elsie, look.
So we're building an expansion on the house, and this is going to be Mom's and Papa's bedroom. We have a stone wall in front of the
If
house.
you want to get to the
And Papa put a marble in the wall, and also a
turn right.
dime.
There you go.
So that's fun. And so we've been getting a lot of work done lately. And they unloaded the trailer over there. And it had lots of boards with nails on it. And they took all the nails off. And
There are
they
8 of
threw
these
them in the
boards,
box.
but we only need 7, right? No, 9 of these boards. There's only 6 there.
Well, the wind suddenly changed and it feels like rain and it is so much cooler. It feels amazing. Kids are running around catching leaves. This is the change I was hoping for. Maybe tomorrow will feel nice and cool. We'll see. But dinner is pretty much ready. It's just on warm. Jason had to run back to the hardware store for some more supplies. Phew, building is expensive. But they're making a lot of progress. So we'll see you guys very soon.